Hello once again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Tech Tidbits. I'm your host, Jeff Lampe, Director of Marketing with the Arrow ECS MoCA Group. Today, we're going to bring you some recent sit-down interviews that we had with high-ranking executives across a wide range of vertical markets. These executives are going to talk about how they're meeting everyday business challenges and solving them through information technology. Take a look.
Keenan Associates works with approximately 900 public sector and healthcare clients in California, and technology is playing an increasingly greater role over the last several years. Nowadays, we're totally connected and networked, and now we're rolling out technology platforms to help support our customers with employee benefit applications and property and casualty applications.
We are a manufacturer of aircraft cockpit components located here in Costa Mesa and selling worldwide. Our IT needs are pretty diverse. We're really looking for somebody, number one, that can handle security. We've got a lot of very sensitive documents, from military installations, from commercial aircraft, that type of thing. So security is probably number one. And then ease of use, of course. If you want somebody in an IT network who has the ability to allow you access to your information, the ability to digest and transmit the information over a really broad spectrum.
WebWise Kids is a national nonprofit organization that works to help kids make wise choices online. And so that's how we intersect with the internet. We're doing an education program for our youth. We've reached almost 6 million children across the nation. So we look for partners who have similar concerns as we do and who want to take a positive, proactive, preventative approach to the issue, and then we can work together to make things happen for kids. Well, of course, we're concerned with all the security issues that impact kids. And one of our major thrusts is to get parents involved with their kids' internet safety use.
Well, we're really looking at online educational systems. A lot of our youth that we work with have are troubled issues, and to really find ways in which we can help them get engaged in alternative education, maybe something that's a little bit out of the normal stream. Also, then just to be able to effectively market, communicate, and get connected.
In my line of work, doing what we do in constituent services, which is what I do here in Newport Beach, California for Congressman John Campbell, the ability to use technologies, the latest technologies, and the ability to use that technology to communicate with our constituents, to help our constituents, whether their needs are Veterans Affairs or Social Security or passports, and to work with the agencies. The technology has increased by a factor of 10 our ability to talk with each other, to get documents, photographs, and transfer them in real time. It has really just been a major asset to the constituents and the taxpayers.
I think a lot of the capabilities that we look for in IT vendors are probably flexibility and the ability to take the time to really understand their clients, their needs, and to develop solutions that really address the things that are going to improve their situation, particularly in this day and age with so many of them having real serious budget issues. The technology solutions have to bring about more cost efficiency and the ability to get more done with fewer people, frankly.
The federal government is big. It is a big organization. So you have large agencies that have their own ways of doing things. Information technologies and software have to be very flexible. You have to have human beings that are behind the software to understand how to make something work with numbers people at the IRS, but the information can translate to security people at Department of Homeland Security. And those kinds of systems really work best for us.
The delta of change is happening so fast. What we're looking at is being able to change our website, change our medium as quickly as possible. We outsource a lot of our technology purchases, for what we put into our infrastructure on delivery, and these are really important functions. How is it on the back end? How does it perceived on the front end? The most important things, one, is track record. When somebody shows that they've done it before, or they've made other advancements before for different companies, streamlined systems, they have a reputation, that makes a difference. But also it's about, are they listening to us? What is it that I need for whatever we need to perform. You know, what's going to be easier for us? And if they're listening to that, making sure that the system is user-friendly, that it's delivering what we need, and it's at a price point that makes sense.
One of the things we're looking at is the social networking. The explosion of social networking in business is very, very interesting. Large companies are starting to have their own, Facebook and things like that. So that area has really been interesting for us. We've garnered considerably more interest than I would have expected. So we've created our own Facebook site, and we're now working on creating our social network. We've got some aviation portals and the ability for people to log on, get a bunch of aviation-specific information, very technical white papers, those types of things. When they can download that information in the middle of the night, let's say in a European country, it's very practical. It's good user. It's very user-friendly for them.
Press release is no longer a press release anymore. If it doesn't have a social media tool tray, if it's not Web 2.0 ready, it's behind the curve. Right now, more people are getting their news online and from Twitter feeds and from blog posts and from, their friends on Facebook. It's important to be in that space. So as far as social media is concerned, everything we do is social media ready, from production to press releases.
We are in new territory here. When the Founding Fathers wrote, "Congress shall make no law abridging freedom of the press," there was no television, or they would have written probably freedom of media. We're beyond even that now. So it's going to take a set of social rules and regulations. I mean, we're at the beginning stages of the printing press. Before there were books and bookstores and then sections of the bookstore. And we regulate children's books and books for adults. We're going to have to look at some similar kinds of rules and separating out and making available to the most amount of people, but regulating what people can see and certainly protect our security and our children.
So that'll do it for this edition of Tech Tidbits. Again, for more information, check out www.marketing-masters.net. This edition of Tech Tidbits has been an exclusive production of Arrow Enterprise Computing Solutions. Make it a great day, everybody.